Our next guest is leading the charge as a female in a male-dominated space, and she's the CEO of the first all-black-owned beverage company in the energy space. Jacqui Rice is the woman behind G.O.A.T Fuel, and she's here to tell us about how she's built up her brand and business. Hi, Jacqui.
Hi, Aubrey. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so you are the CEO of your own beverage company. You say this is the first of its kind energy drink that's all black owned. And you're doing this as a woman in what's traditionally been a male-dominated industry. I mean, wow. What does all of this mean to you?
Oh man, I mean, there's so many women that have gone before me, right, to break down barriers in different industries, and I just feel like those women inspire me. And it's an amazing, it's an honor. It's definitely challenging, but it's so rewarding because there's nothing like feeling that you've been able to overcome the obstacles and what people's limitations they placed on you, and build something that's successful, that's resonating with consumers, that's new and fresh and disruptive. And it's been a fun ride.
So tell us a little bit about your background and your career journey that took you to this place.
Okay, so my background is actually very opposite than the industry that I'm in. So currently, obviously, I'm in consumer packaged goods with an energy drink, G.O.A.T Fuel. But my background is from music. I actually, in a past life, was a singer and songwriter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I guess that career propelled me into being an entrepreneur, like a creative entrepreneur. And I got a bit of that bug. And so in 2017, I co-founded an online marketplace for the buying and selling of hair extensions called Trustly. And then after that, obviously being an entrepreneur, you're tired. You need energy to fuel your hustle. And so I started drinking energy drinks, and
Wow.
it was very kind of taboo for me. I didn't before, but there was this new wave of health forward and energy and functional beverages. And I gravitated towards that to fuel me on my entrepreneurial journey in the beauty space. And then naturally I said, hey, this is a cool product. Why don't we make it better? I love mushrooms. I'm in LA. There's mushrooms everywhere. Like, you can add them into your coffee. And so it was like a meeting of those worlds. And, my co-founder is my dad, who is NFL Hall of Famer Jacqui Rice. And I just started talking to him about him, like, hey, how do you fuel yourself? He's always so energized and Pelotoning every day. So we got to talking. My fiance got involved as well. And the stars aligned, and we decided to create G.O.A.T Fuel to fuel individuals on their path to greatness in whatever it is that they do.
That's an awesome story. I love how that came about. And tell our audience what the GOAT in G.O.A.T Fuel stands for. Obviously, you have a very unique experience there living with a goat.
Yeah, to say the least. So G.O.A.T stands for greatest of all time. And our energy drink is a health-forward energy drink. No sugar, no aspartame, no preservatives, no high fructose corn syrup. You get 200 milligrams of natural caffeine, BCAAs, electrolytes, and our powerhouse ingredient, cordyceps mushrooms, which are these adaptogen mushrooms conveniently discovered by goat herders in the Himalayas. And right, and they've been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries.
And so now it's in this drink. Does it make it a little bit extra special that you're doing this with your dad, that your fiance is involved?
Yeah, because we're truly a family-owned business, and we're Black-owned, and we're a family. And as you mentioned earlier, we are working in a space where there's not a lot of people that look like us. But it makes it special because we're all in this together. We're building an amazing team. We're so committed. It's hard not to have a level of accountability when you've got G.O.A.T, greatest of all time, on your product, and also my dad involved. So we're all very ambitious, and we're driven, and it's made us all very, a lot closer. So it's been super rewarding.
Jacqui, thank you for sharing your story with us. Obviously, you have a goat to back up the G.O.A.T Fuel. I love it. Appreciate you coming on this morning. You can learn more about Jacqui's energy beverage at goatfuel.com.